The c-pawn controls the d5 square without fully committing to the center. e6 prepares the d5 pawn push and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. Knight f3 develops the knight and controls the d4 and e5 squares. d5 takes space in the center, attacks the c4 pawn, and controls the e4 square. d4 takes space in the center and controls the e5 and c5 squares. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. Knight c3 develops the knight, attacks the d5 pawn, and controls the e4 square. Bishop e7 develops the bishop, supports the knight on f6, and prepares castling. Bishop g5 develops the bishop and attacks the knight on f6. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. e3 supports the d4 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. h6 forces the bishop to decide, exchange or retreat. Bishop h4 avoids the piece exchange and retreats the bishop to safety while keeping it on the h4 d8 diagonal. b6 prepares to fianchetto the light-squared bishop to b7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is an equal trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. A clear recapture. Out comes the rook, helping to solidify the position. Black develops the bishop and attacks the center. The queen moves forward into the game. Solid choice in the opening. This attacks white's pawn chain. This adds pressure by pinning a pawn. This protects the attacked pawn. One more piece joins the action. Very precise. This is an equal trade. A straightforward recapture. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. There were worse moves, but also something much better. The correct move to safety. With the knight now developed as well, black has all pieces ready for action. This is the strongest option. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This strikes at the center to fight for space. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. This is the only move that works. Right on target. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. White was better off, but now their position is winning. Very precise. A solid choice. The piece finds a new active square. The better move was to create a passed pawn. This avoids clear danger. A very strong play. This is a fair move. This is an equal trade. Takes back. One of the best moves. This doubles the rooks on a file, which allows them to team up to create threats. That's fine. White's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. A solid choice. This is the strongest option. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This passed pawn is a strong asset for white. This defends the attacked pawn. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. The piece finds a new active square. Right on target. A very strong play. One of the best moves. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. Very precise. This is the strongest option. This moves the bishop to a better location. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This stops the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. The rook was sacrificed. A stunning move. This is the way to win a pawn. A clear recapture. A straightforward recapture. A solid choice. This blocks black's pawn. A very strong play. Now black can't stop white from winning a queen if they make the right moves. This threatens to force eventual checkmate.